Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And this time we're still in Lothering. Still lothering around, of course. We're going to go into this tavern. Where I already know what's going to happen. Because I've played at least this part of the game before.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen,
or maybe we just got to
no
town.
need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
We'll try to be nice, as we usually are.
Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
You're gonna kill the sister for
Let's make this
what?
quick.
Okay, I get you want to kill the Grey Warden, but kill this Chantry sister? Alright, you're done.
Alright, you've won.
I like how he's like frozen still.
They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I don't want him running the low game. Actually, the way I do this conversation is going to be kind of weird.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
They were going to get, well...
What do you want to tell
So
me?
first we don't want him rewarding Logain, and now we immediately say, okay, we want you to tell him, take a message to Logain.
I'll tell
Great
him.
Wardens know
Right
what really
away.
happened.
Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
I think killing them could have been a choice, or maybe if I had pursued the conversation. I really should have killed them. I don't think it won't make any...
To offer those men mercy.
Well,
Let
I don't
me
know if it'll
introduce
make a difference
myself.
when we get to
I
Denerim.
am Liliana, one of the
I can't say I've
sisters
done
of
a
the
ton of
Chantry
things
here
in Denerim.
Lothering. Oh, I was.
To my knowledge, it's not going to change anything, whether we kill them or not. Personally, I think we
They
should have
said you
killed
were a
them.
Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf.
But Liliana didn't
Elves
want
must
us
want the
to.
Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Sure, why not? I knew we were going to recruit Liliana here. We're actually going to recruit a couple new characters
The Maker told me
today.
to.
Do you want to expand upon that? Again, I'm not going to
I know
mock
that
the
sounds
religion.
absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream, a vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
It's
Look at
not
the
that
people
crazy.
here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Yeah, we're not going to turn away help. I mean, even Morrigan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I
Morrigan,
appreciate being given
weren't you
this
and
chance.
Flemeth lecturing us
I will
back
not
at
let you
Flemeth's
down.
hut about taking allies wherever we can get them? As long as we're united against the Darkspawn, that's the entire reason you are coming with us. Our Voja's gonna go away. The dog isn't bad. The dog's okay. The dog is a warrior class. I don't think I went over that last time. Dog is a warrior class, but doesn't... I don't even know if the dog really gets too many talents. I don't think they do. I think they just kind of attack. They don't really wear normal types of equipment. We've seen a couple like war paints for the dog, which is what they can use to either increase... Is that their offensive thing, is the war paint? They have two equipment slots. One is for offense and one is for defense. War paint goes on one of those too. who knows? Well, I mean, we could know, but I don't know offhand. Leave me alone. We are going to try Liliana, at least for the time being. I'm going to make her an archer. And conveniently enough, she can already equip the best crossbow that we currently have. So we're going to give her that. That seems to be the most damaging thing. I don't know what the difference is between the crossbows and like the regular longbows. It seems to me that the crossbows, at least the crossbows we've come across, are just like far superior to the longbows. I don't know if there's any advantage to not using a crossbow, using a longbow instead. I don't know. If you know, please let me know in the comments section. So Liliana is going to be kind of another distance attacker that can pretty much just be like a autonomous unit and just do as I want them to do without having to micromanage them much.
Bastard bandits.
I was trying to
You're here
talk
about
to you.
food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You're out of food?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
Yeah, I'll make it up as I go along. Poison.
I figured if I kept asking,
Okay.
I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks.
Sure.
I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
So this is giving you another crafting side quest. Well, show me the things you have. There's also another shop, because we haven't had enough of those. We have this Thorn of the Gods here. Or Thorn of the... I can't quite read it. You know my reading skills with this, as I'm doing post-commentary, are not very good. It's not my reading skills. It's the fact that I'm... You know. It's small editing window. Can't really make it bigger. I don't get to see the full video. So text is harder for me to see. Like, I know that thing said fire arrow, but I really couldn't read the fire at all. Can't read the fire. I'm going to stare into a fire until I can read it. Whatever that's supposed to mean. But anyways, yeah, I said I wasn't going to do much of this sort of thing on camera, but yeah, we're doing it anyways. There will be times where I do the shopping off camera and some of the like selling back and comparing stuff. I just kind of assume that it's going to be quicker than what it really is. So anyways, those guys that ran off to Loghain, in theory, you'd probably want to kill them so that Loghain doesn't know that someone's coming after them. Although they kind of already know this, since, you know, they knew of our description and what we looked like before we even got into Lothering. Weird, though, how Loghain would know to give them the description of us, as opposed to, like, I don't know, any other Grey Wardens that were there. I mean, there were a lot of Grey Wardens. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if, like, Loghain went back and inspected all the dead Grey Wardens and did a count or inventory, or if he somehow just had suspicions that we would still be alive after we were sent to the tower, thinking maybe Duncan gave us some sort of special escape plan or anything. It wasn't Duncan at all, we know that, but Loghain doesn't necessarily. Or heck, maybe Loghain saw Flemeth swoop in. Swooping would be bad, remember? Swoop in and save us from atop of the tower. Oh, I don't think the game actually explained how she did that, did she? Did they? We could have asked that line of questioning. I just, for some reason in my mind, I've played this game so many times, I thought it was already like explained or shown, and it really wasn't. So I will explain it. Flemeth, and by extension Morrigan, are shapeshifters. They have the shapeshifter specialization to the mage class. And so one thing, I don't know if Morrigan can turn into this or if it's an option for like a general character, but Flemeth turned into like a big eagle or something and swooped in and grabbed us in the talons and rescued us from atop of the tower. So that's how that happened. So this guy, I think I was also checking out what we needed. And I'm wondering why I don't have my poison-making talent.
Do that.
Because to make... Oh, that's stealing. I don't want to steal. Although maybe I should be stealing more often. I don't know. So it says I have it. I have to assign... I don't want to have to assign it. Okay, so what I'm actually missing here is this. Yeah, there's like a separate section for poisons and traps. Where here we can make poison traps. Okay, so we need toxin extract. I don't think those aren't the things we need to make. We need the toxin extract. And you need empty flasks. Well, you can see we have the flasks. We don't have the toxin extract.
Here I am.
And we probably just need 3 of these. Well, this guy said he had some ingredients for sale, so let's check on that. See if he has the toxin extract. He has flasks. We don't need flasks, though. We're all flasked up. So he does not actually have the toxin extract. That's annoying. Maybe we'll check the other merchant. We'll only be checking for the toxin extract.
As if we needed
Let's
more
see,
fighting
anything up
here.
here? Ooh, a bard.
Don't you see how scared everyone is?
You're not triggering cutscenes, so I don't care. Hi.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about. I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day.
We heard about the war
help,
with
the
Orlais
Irregulars could
when
be of
we
use
did
to
the
Ferelden
Human
once
Noble intro.
The Blackstone Irregulars
Why should I
fought
help
alongside
you?
the King's army against Orlais. We've helped
Okay, he
nobles
fought
defend
against
their land
Orlais.
and
Okay,
given our
then,
service to
that's
people
good.
in need for generations. Our current captain, Raelnor, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support us. Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens. Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Alright, so Blackstone Irregulars, we can actually check their irregular treasure chest here. And you notice this looks very similar to the Chantry's job board. And in reality, it really is. So this is like another string of just side quests we can do. I don't remember having these, but okay. Apparently, we're gonna take these. We're gonna take all the side quests we can get. Apparently, there's someone here in Lothering that we need to give a letter of conscription to or whatever. So we'll have to go contend with that. And there's Denerim, Lake Callahan. Okay. And the Frostback Mountains. Okay. So we have 2 more new side quests. I should talk about side quests. So,
If you want something, speak to Denal.
one issue that I kind of have with some of these modern RPGs, and they give you so many side quests, and Dragon Age is no exception to this, and I just often find myself overwhelmed by them, to the point where I'll either do them all and then just spend tons of time doing them all, which is probably what we're going to be doing in this run-through, or I'll do like none of them and just say, let's go have fun on the adventure. I'm going to do the side quest because I want the money, I want the experience from any battles we encounter, etc., etc. Dragon Age 2, I think, in my opinion, from my memories, handled side quests a lot better. So what would happen is you would do like part of the main quest, and then all these side quests would open up. And you would do all these side quests until there's like no more side quests left to do, and then you could advance the main quest. And it was like a very linear progression, and then all these side quests open up again after you advance part of the main quest. I like that. I also liked how some of the side quests in Dragon Age 2, they kind of build on each other. So like you do a side quest at one time, say you help some merchants take back something that was stolen from them, and then you advance the main quest later on, and then you come back, and then there's another side quest that's actually going to build on the previous side quest you had with those people. Or you end up like side questing from the other side, and they're like, hey, we had some people steal from us. We didn't really steal from these merchants. Here's what really happened. And then you have to go and fix that problem. Essentially,
I have nothing to say that would amuse you, Elf. Leave me in peace.
Side quest. But it's amusing at some points, and I like how sometimes they
I'm
just
in a
like
cage,
string
am
together.
I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
That's terrible.
As she says. I am Sten
How
of the
soon you admit
Beresad,
it.
the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
He seems very calm and composed for someone who slaughtered an entire family,
You mock me,
including children.
or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistar take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I love their banter. It's so great. Alright, so this is a recruitable character. I'm just going to say that right now.
Have the villagers not spoken of this?
I just want to hear... And Sten is very, like... He's very, like, straightforward, no-nonsense, doesn't really want to talk about
However
why.
I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit
He just wants
now.
to be like, yep, I did that. I want to move on. I want to... He does want to atone, and we'll see. But he will not
People
talk
of a
about
farmhold,
like, why he did
8
what he did.
humans, in addition to the children.
Which is what I'm trying to get out of him. But he doesn't want to talk about that. Which...
I agree.
That's horrible. You agree that it's horrible, yet you say you did it.
Death will be my atonement.
You don't say why you did...
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You could help us fight against the Darkspawn.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
So he's interested in joining us.
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems
So that's going to be part of his atonement, but it doesn't make sense why he did what he did.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
I mean, you could just let him out on your way out and just let him tell him he has to go fight as many darkspawn as he can. Do kind of like what they do in Orzammar, where you get exiled to the Deep Road and you're going to fight as many darkspawn as you can until you die. I think that's a better end for him than just leaving him in a cage for darkspawn to slaughter him. I mean, at least then he could actually kill some darkspawn.
You know the stories about.
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling
And
me
anyways,
all
we're
the
gonna
stories
find out that he actually did this horrible thing. So I'm recruiting him for the sake of really showing he's a recruitable character. We're not really going to use him. If I wasn't doing an LP of this,
I almost feel sorry.
I mean, I've recruited him before, but I've never really used Sten much. Oh, I think I tried using him out.
Greetings, Grey Warden. What can I do for you?
And we have
I
a
was
new
there at the
conversation
farmhold.
option opened up
The
here
beast
now.
stood there, wet with the blood of the children. He didn't even deny slaughtering them. The revered mother ordered him caged. She has more mercy than I do.
We also find that this family that he killed actually found him like abandoned or injured or something and took him in and took care of him.
You can ask the revered mother.
So I don't know.
Let him rot until the Darkspawn claim him.
Like I said, I don't know
Travel
why
safely,
he would do what he
watch
did.
over you.
Other than maybe just to try and present the players with like an interesting moral choice, but to me, if you're not getting the full story, it's not as interesting as it could be. Because I feel like we have to make judgments based on incomplete information.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to
this
my
is the
sister.
guy in Lothering we
Sure,
needed
sign
to...
the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Yeah, the Blackthorn Irregulars. That was their name,
Good day,
right?
Sister Liliana.
Or they were
I'm
irregular.
surprised
Black
to see
something
you're still in
Irregulars.
Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you then?
All right.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Are you really leaving his fate to the Maker if he's in a cage defenseless against Darkspawn? Do you know why he did what he did?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
And then he murders this family, except one kid that gets to escape to safety.
Though he acknowledged his guilt. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed
and then
by the carnage.
he's just like, oh, okay, these guys are coming to arrest me. I'll just go with them.
That Canary is a danger.
It doesn't make sense from any rational standpoint. And we never get a really good explanation of
regardless
why
of his race.
He did what he did.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I'll take him into my... I'm not going to lie. I'll do persuade, but I won't lie. Generally.
What do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are
She's known us for half an episode.
With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you.
It's
Take
just a really...
cage and make her watch over you.
Really weird situation overall.
Your trust is not misplaced.
And so this is a spot where I'm going to deviate a little bit from my general personality of my Alzheimer's. I would say, you know, he did this crime. I would leave him to die, or I'd kill him myself. One of those two things. He didn't even like offer up an explanation for why he did what he did. If he did, we could, you know, have a discussion about that and then maybe come to a term of agreement. Maybe he found the family was trying to poison him or something, or who knows what. But we don't get any of that. That still doesn't make sense, because they found him wounded and nursed him back to health. Why would they poison him? Like I said, so I don't know what would fit
Don't
there.
suppose you're looking to buy something. All right.
Yeah,
Just
I want
don't
some
buy everything
toxin extract. I will buy as much as I want. I probably can't afford to buy everything up. Alright, do you have crafting? There's some recipes here if we wanted to explore more crafting. I am not big on the crafting stuff. Hey, there's our toxin extract. Do I need... I can buy 4. I think I just need 3. The other 2 crafting quests were all about getting 3, so we'll just do 3. We'll make them...
Don't think so.
What do you mean, don't think so? We just did the crafting. Silly Zagana.
So, Terran Loghain is the new regent, isn't it?
Alright. And let's go turn in this quest. We're actually going to get 75 silver for this one, as opposed to just the 50 that we got from the other 2. I mean, we had to spend a little bit of money because we didn't already have the materials on hand.
Splendid. If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, there's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
Yeah, so we spent like, what, not quite 5, and we got 75 back. So yeah, we profited off this. And it would have been better than just selling the stuff separately. So yeah, Dragon Age, we're going to have opportunities where we're going to have like all sorts of side quests active at once. At least in Origins here. Dragon Age 2's side quests and main quests progress more linearly together. Whereas here, you're going to find that, you know, we've mentioned like the different people we have treaties for and Arl Eamon, so we got 4 major destinations. We can go about them in any order we want. So obviously that's going to affect side quests and stuff. Yes, I said we'd recruit this character just
I confess,
because we're going to recruit
I did
him.
not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
And he seems so quick and eager to follow us, but yet he murdered a family.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
You're going to follow us, but not really into battle. He's basically going to be a backup warrior if I need him. He's a warrior class, by the way. I'll give him like a 2-handed sword. But I'm not really going to invest
May we
into
proceed?
him much.
I am eager to be elsewhere.
Yep, we'll proceed. We'll proceed right to the end of the video. Yep, we're going to keep these 4. And with that, I will see you guys next time where we explore the northern outskirts of Lothering, still technically in Lothering.